Alright everyone, welcome back to CyberSleuth. Ah. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna do everything in the meantime, but we'll see. I think I'm just gonna do the end of the game. I think it's probably best. Let's talk to these guys. All this time I've been trying to do something about Ian, but this time everything's just right. Oh. I don't want to... Windows 10 update. I know, Windows 10 is not going to be supported anymore. I get it. I'll take you back to the office if you're ready. Shall we return to make... Oh, okay. Alpha is right. I've grown very fond of your world. I don't want to leave with any regrets. Once you're ready, just let me know. No. What does Arata have to say? Hey, what's up? Hey, that punch stung, I'll give you that. That was really a really childish thing of you to do back there, but that's not necessarily a bad thing either. Hey, am I? Thanks. You plan on staring me all quiet like that all day or something? Cut it out. It's weird and embarrassing seeing that. I mean, I guess that's kind of your thing, but still. Actually, to be honest, I have something I need to ask you. Because of all that trouble I ran into, I'm starting to feel like I'm falling behind the rest of you in terms of sheer strength and whatnot. I just hate leaving all that cool stuff to you and Nokia, so I want you to come with me for a little while. I'll file this as a proper case, so now you have to do it as part of your job, right? Oh. I mean, I guess I can go do Arata's thing first. Yeah, let's go back. Oh yes, a new case has just been submitted to the office from a Digimon. I'd like you to take it. This case is a little tricky. It needs to be taken care of by a human. I'm too much of a Digimon at heart, and so I have to decide you should take care of it. You may choose to begin whenever you like. As always, check the whiteboard, and I'll leave the client. Oh. Maybe I will do this mission. 6 new cases added. Holy schmoly. Terriermon's exclusive scoop. Dream of the Sky. Boy A. Difficulty. 2 Faces. Broken Sleep. I mean, I do want to do Arata's case at least. Dream of the Sky. Bank expansion drive. Let's do this one. Memory up. I want to settle things from the past. The target is under 0. The purpose is revenge. Sure, let's do this and then go do the end of the game. I didn't think we'd have anything. So you'll come along with me after all? Great, thanks a lot, Amai. I mean it. There's only one thing I have in mind for us to do, and that's to go out and capture me a really strong Digimon. All that crap I've had to put up with lately has meant I'm short on new Digimon, and that's not good, not in the least. Besides, I also have some revenge that I need to exact sooner rather than later. Let's get going, Amai. We're going to Under Zero. I'm sure you remember, but to get to Under Zero, we have to go to the Valhalla server. This won't be easy, but I trust you'll get us through. I can count on you, right? Alright, let's do it. Oh, you're not just gonna let me go, huh? What a pain in the ass this is. And then I'll do the Terriermon's exclusive scoop. Right? I'm going to the Valhalla server? Under Zero? Is Arata not gonna be with me this whole time? No, I just gotta go to Under Zero. Alright, let's high security, because I don't see the point running anything here. There's no reason. Banana. Banana. I wonder what Digimon he's gonna get. He had Infirmon, right? So, like, is he gonna get... What is he gonna get? Oh, there he is. When I went with some Jude guys to take on Under Zero, we had been unstoppable in Eden up until then. Nobody could beat us, adults, cops, nobody. We figured Under Zero would be the same way, even with its reputation for being impregnable. But we hit a snag when we got to the outer wall. A security Digimon showed up and kicked our asses. It was a complete and utter wash. Back then, we didn't know anything about Digimon programs at all. We were only capable of doing analog hacking, which made us completely powerless to fight back. All we could do was grab our asses and run. Some of my buddies, they went crazy from the fear they felt there. Even the guys that were okay, they saw what they were up against and lost confidence in themselves. The whole thing made it vividly clear to us that we were little more than a pack of arrogant brats running wild. We let our pride get to us to the point where we bit off more than we could chew. The higher you rise, the farther you fall and all that. And one by one, people quit being hackers. It was the end of the legendary hacker group Jude. I felt sorry for myself and hated to see it go. It sucked being powerless to stop them from leaving the team. I also had a constant fear in me I couldn't shake. Just remembering that time was enough for me to tremble with trauma. I didn't want anyone seeing me like that though, so I tried to buck up and make it seem like I was fine. So that's why I see this as revenge. I'll make that security Digimon's power my own and finally rid myself of this regret. I'm not that punk-ass kid I once was back then. I'm better than that, better than my past. Now come on, let's go. You gonna take me straight there? Oh, it's a Nightmon. Huh, so you're still standing guard here. Color me happy. It's nice to see you again. Who are you? Don't tell me you've forgotten now. It seems that I have. At the very least, you're not in my memory banks. I knew it. Makes sense. I mean, why would you? You beat us so fast. But I remember. Hell, I could never forget you. I don't understand what it is you're speaking of, but any intrusion will not be tolerated. Ah, yes, of course. It's just how it went the first time, too. Seriously, this is great. Wouldn't have it any other way. You're perfect just the way you are. Unlike you, though, I'm a changed man. My legs don't shake and my mind's cleared up now. I've grown up. I'm here to get vengeance from my friends. I'll kick your ass and march right on through. I won't lose this time, not with my friend Amaya at my side here. I mean, this is difficulty 5. Yeah, difficulty 5. Ha. Ron, I don't think this Digimon's gonna help you at all. That's a lot of money, though. The Aboromon. You know what? I feel at peace now. I've probably been a burden to you guys with the Digimon I've kept with me up until now. But now that I've got this guy, I think I can go on with you all. I want to see this thing through to the end. Don't make me say it, seriously. Damn it, didn't I tell you before? Quit the staring already, jeez. take me back, man. Hurry up! Oh, maybe it's like 250, that's the max. I don't think I've missed any memory ups anywhere, so... See you later, Rada. Turn this shit in. I take it the boys' rite of passage is over now. The final phase is at hand now. I hope there aren't any lingering regrets once it's over. Alright, and then... Was this the mission you wanted me to do? Because I got all these to do, but I don't really feel like doing them. Maybe I'll do them in my own time, but I don't feel like doing them. Terrimon's exclusive scoop. Master disc, reward money. I want Digimon to be better friends with humans, that's why I need a secret human scoop. I guess I'll do it. Why not? Oh, you must be the detective in charge. When the interdimensional wall broke down, I was sent from the digital world to this one. Right now, there are Digimon in this world that are afraid, don't know where they are, and think the humans are their enemies. I would rather not see humans as my enemy. I'd still like to think there was a way that humans and Digimon can coexist peacefully. But I didn't know what to do, so that's when I heard about you guys and how you solved many problems for Digimon. So I would like to examine you in detail. Please show me all the good that humanity has to offer. Really? Hooray, thank you so much. Well, sorry to interrupt, but I know it's sudden, but there's another case I'd like you to take. It seems someone has run out on a bill at a restaurant in Shibuya. The restaurant staff is asking for help in tracking down the perpetrator. It's been a while since we've had a case fit for a detective. Please handle this one as well. Ah, you're the detective, aren't you? Please, right this way. I sent in the request. I work in the cafe. Please, I need your help tracking down and arresting this criminal who ran out without paying. Earlier today, around 2 p.m., a diner took up and left without paying for their meal. I was here in the cafe with my husband as usual. I was dealing with the customers and my husband was cooking. Then, I think it was about 5 minutes to 2, I went out the back door to go and phone my friend and left my husband in charge of the cafe. While I was on the phone, I heard a voice cry from inside the cafe. It's a dine and dash. So I immediately hung up and went back into the cafe. But when I got inside, my husband wasn't there. He had run out of the cafe after the criminal. Before I went out for the phone call, there had been more than 20 customers in the cafe, but when I heard the shout and came back in, 4 of the customers had gone. As I thought my husband had gone after the criminal, I entrusted the cafe to a regular I knew and went out looking for the missing customer. Wow, were you able to find the 4 missing customers in such a short amount of time? Honestly, I just got lucky. The dine and dash occurred about 5 minutes after I went out the back and to make the phone call. These customers must have left during that time. I'm good with faces, it's sort of a talent of mine. They even admit that they were all in the cafe. So I talked to each of them and listened to their stories, and I can't work out who it was. I'm sure one of them must be the criminal, but... So please go and ask each of them about this and catch the criminal. Surely the only one who is lying would be the criminal. The other 3 have no reason to lie. Please investigate the crime. Okay. The dine and dash happened at 2 p.m. exactly, right? At that time, I had almost finished and had gone up to go to the restroom. I returned and heard it's dine and dash, and there was a commotion in the cafe. It had nothing to do with me. So I put my money down and left. Yeah, the shouting voice was definitely the waiter. Nishio was not the criminal. She's a beautiful woman. I fell in love with her as soon as I first saw her, and I spent my entire lunch eating cheap spicy curry and staring at her. But after someone shouted, "It's dine and dash," Nishio left the cafe. The criminal obviously ran out of the cafe before the shout. I was the one who yelled, "It's Dine and Dash." The cafe owner who heard me went running after the criminal. Was curious about the Dine and Dasher, so after that I went straight up to the counter, placed the money there, and then left. I could only see the criminal from behind, but it was a woman. I tried to run after her too, but I lost sight of both the waiter and the criminal. There was another person named Yotsuya who left about the same time as I did. No one behind the till, so I didn't know where to leave my money, but she left it by the register, so I did too, and I followed her out of the cafe. I also heard someone shout about the Dine and Dash, and I don't know who, but it sounded like a man's voice, one man shouting once. Is it? Two people whose stories don't match. Michio is not the criminal. She's a beautiful woman. I fell in love with her as soon as I first saw her and spent my entire lunch eating cheap spicy curry and staring at her. But after someone shouted, "It's Dine and Dash," Michio left the cafe. The criminal obviously ran out of the cafe before the shout. The Dine and Dash happened at 2 p.m. exactly. At the time, I had almost finished and got up to go to the bathroom. I returned and heard, "It's Dine and Dash." There was a commotion in the cafe. It had nothing to do with me, so I put my money down and left. Yeah, the shouting voice was definitely the waiter. Definitely the waiter. I was the one who yelled, "It's Dine and Dash." The cafe owner man who heard me went running after the criminal. Was a woman. Tried to run after her too, but I lost sight of both the waiter and the criminal. Okay, so it's this person, right? I think it's her. How's it going? Do you know who the criminal is? I think I do. Really, please tell me who it is. I think it's Yotsuya. Hold on. You guys sell ramen here? In the diner? Shouted, Dine and Dash left the cafe. This one. It's gotta be her. It's gotta be that one. I think I do. Well, that's on because I think I have a hunch on who it might be. I think criminal is Ichihara. Huh? Why me? What? I never did any such thing. If you think I'm the criminal, let's hear your explanation. Well, let's see. Out of the 4 customers, 2 of the stories most definitely didn't match. Isn't that right, am I? Was the man who shouted waiter or Ichihara? Yes, well done. Just what I expect from you, am I? Among the 4 people, there's a conflicting testimony. Who actually shouted, "It's Dine and Dash"? Was it the waiter or Ichihara? In that case, you would know your husband's voice well, as you hear him all the time, right? I'm sorry, I just heard a loud voice cry out suddenly. I can't remember if it was my husband's or not. Oh, I see. In any case, isn't it strange that Ichihara said he was the one who shouted out, whereas Yochiya claimed it was the waiter? So that must mean one of them is lying, which means one of them is probably the criminal, right? Wait, but then why are you accusing me and not the Yotsuya woman? Well, am I? Do you know? Yes, that's right, Amaya. Yeah, you're really something. So basically, we should trust Nishio and Senpai's testimony, right? Yes, according to Nishio, that there was only one shout, so it can't have been both Ichihara and the waiter. According to Senpai, Nishio left the cafe right after the dine and dash happened, and Nishio and Yotsuya left the cafe at almost the same time. So essentially, there's no one who can back up Ichihara's story. Yotsuya's alibi is backed up by Nishio and Senpai's, and they're not the criminal. So we can believe them. That means Yotsuya can't be the criminal. The criminal said the opposite of what Yotsuya said. Yotsuya told us the waiter shouted, but the one who said he himself shouted was the criminal is Ichihara. Don't talk such nonsense. I was definitely the one who shouted out. I called out to the other customers in the shop to warn them about what this stupid jerk was doing. I already told you I ran out after the criminal. Why are you blaming me? You should be thanking me. Oh dear. I'm sorry, I couldn't catch the criminal. Criminal was here. Is this the guy? You're the one who dined and dashed. Oh, I was wrong, huh? Mr. Policeman, the guy here is the one who ran out on the check. This young boy ran out on the check in your restaurant? Right then, he's coming down to the station with me. Case closed. Wow, you realize that wasn't me. Right, back to the office. I'm sure Kyoko will want to congratulate you on a job well done. You there, hold it for a second. You're the one who tracked the criminal down? Wow, that's amazing. Quite the feat indeed. Thank you for your help in catching the Dine and Dasher. Or whatever, I'm done with this. Huh? You're such a bunch of chumps. Huh? What is this? Great job working that out. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Don't you guys get it? How about now? I'm not a real cop. You should see your faces. We are members of a much talked about Shibuya Delight gang. Members of Delight love the thrill of getting away with crimes again and again. We're impossible to catch. But you mean you actually enjoy running out on checks at restaurants, doing bad stuff, and deceiving everyone? Tip of the iceberg, idiot. Do you really think that'd be enough to satisfy us? You've embarrassed us. You're gonna pay for that. We'll have our revenge. First, I'm gonna spread rumor about you that you couldn't catch the guy who dined and dashed. Best detective around? I don't think so. But such a roundabout kind of revenge won't be good enough for us. Catch me if you can. If you can't, we're gonna keep doing bad stuff. Oh, they got away. Where do you think those guys are going? I heard something. A gang of thugs who always cause trouble around the neighborhood hang out in Shibuya subway station. But don't even think about going after them. It's too dangerous. These guys are criminals, so we should leave this to the police. Here's your fee. Please don't be shy. You did a great job tracking down the criminal. I'm a little worried about what that guy said about revenge. I know what it is. Revenge is when someone does something bad to you, so you do something bad back to them in return, right? So why would he say such a thing, though? It wasn't our fault he got arrested. It was his own fault for doing all those bad things. Nothing good ever comes from getting back at someone. Anyway, sorry, should we go after those guys? Yeah! Shibuya Station! Those guys are trying to use Digimon for evil purposes. They are probably abusing them all the time. We never use humans for anything. I never want to have that kind of relationship with a human. Let's beat their ass. Okay. High security. I don't care about the fights. Where are these idiots at? And how many of them do I have to fight? The way to go? Where am I going? That is not the way to go. At least I don't think. No, this looks like just an exit. Yep, this is just an exit. Okay, deeper in we go then. I wish I had acceleration boost, it would be a lot nicer. I should go see if my boys can digivolve at any point. I want that Omnimon's Wart, or whatever the hell it is. Omnimon Ruin Mode, whatever it's called. Alright, so it's none of these ways, so it's gotta be over here. This is the only spot I can think of. I mean, I'll check over here too, but it's probably not over here.